Boys, welcome back to another video, and today we are doing episode 3 of the FUT draft project, and possibly the last episode. And the reason for that is because I do enjoy doing them, but they're getting really low views. The first one did alright, but the second one is currently like the lowest viewed video on the channel. So just depending on how this one goes, if it does okay, it doesn't need to do amazing, just at least like 300 odd, 400 views-ish. Is what I'm going for. Anyway, the formation that we chose, the 4-3-2-1, which is not a formation I particularly like this year, but it was the best of the options. I really like to play with CDMs, and we didn't get any in this formation, obviously. And at captain, as you saw, Prime Best, who is someone that I haven't tried before, so I'm looking forward to that. I say I'm looking forward to it. I've already done it. Well, kind of. I'm one game in. Complicated. And then in goal, we got Oblak. And then at the first centre-back, we ended up choosing Koulibaly, mainly just because he was the highest rated. Then next to him, we got 91 Prime Blanc. I think I heard something about they've put all the Prime icons in to draft for a few days. And this was a tough one. I didn't know whether to go with Piol for the chemistry or to go with Valencia for the rating and just the fact that he's a much better card. But I did, in the end, go with Valencia because I thought we'd probably get some more icons along the way. So we'd be able to get in that chem. Then left back, I can't remember what I did. I think I go Jordi Alba. Just rating La Liga, I'm pretty sure I do, yeah. So we put Team of the Year nominee Jordi Alba in at left back. Then our first midfielder, we go with Prime Veron. We could have gone for Modric. But of course, you're going to go for Veron out of the two. And then next midfielder, was hoping for another icon. Didn't get one, but we did get Modric, so it was a good job we chose Veron the first time. And to finish off the midfield, an insane choice. But I do think there's only really one option, and of course that was going to be Prime Patrick Vieira, but literally couldn't have really gone wrong with anyone. Would have been nice to try all those cards out. But I believe this is my first time using Vieira as well, so. And then on the left wing, we go and get the GOAT. My favourite player of all time. This was not even, I don't know if I even thought about anyone else. I didn't really. It was always going to be Ronaldo. And he was the highest rated, so. Not a bad draft so far, though. And to finish it off at striker, no one really good. Kane's the highest rated. No one really helps for chem because no one links to Ronaldo here, I don't think. No. So we do end up going with Harry Kane and just hoping that we can get a better replacement for him on the reserves or the subs. So I started off with the reserves again. Again, I don't know if this is the right way to do it, but this is the way I do it. First off, poor start, Di Francesco. Again, not great, but I think we go with Insigne just for rating. And he would have got a link to Ronaldo if I needed it. But obviously, I don't, so. But yeah, we do choose Insigne just for his rating. And then this was a tough one. Do we go for Nakata to get another icon in? Or Sergio Ramos to finish off chem? We did go with Sergio Ramos, it just improved the chemistry a lot, made so much sense. And then at left back, we've got Jordi Alba there for chem, but can you really turn down a Team of the Year Robertson? 94 rated as well, so if you're going to go for a high draft, high overall, you need him. So we chose Robertson, we changed things around, we've still got 96 chem. And then once again, we go and get Ronaldinho, and we've had him every draft so far. Of course, I was choosing him. I know we had Ronaldo, but what we did in the end was we subbed Kane off, and we brought on Ronaldinho every game. Oh no, wait, do I choose Ronaldinho now? I'm not sure. No, I choose Baresi now. Spoilers, we do get Ronaldinho. Oh god, I forgot. Wow, I am the worst YouTuber there's ever been. Do we get him? No, we don't get him yet. We do get Laudrup though. And we do take him, of course, because he can go in the team and get Valencia the chem that he needs. So that puts us up to a 192. So we're in a pretty good place here to go for a 193. And very next pick, this is when we get Prime Ronaldinho. There was also Figo, which I don't know. I was thinking about him for some reason. But obviously, in the end, Ronaldinho. And that's what happens in game, but I don't end up starting it like that, just for Ronaldinho's chemistry. Next pick picks itself. It's going to be in for Nainggolan. And this is when it really started to go downhill. I thought we were honestly in with a chance for 193, but just pick after pick after pick, we got shit, really. Let's be honest about it. And to finish the team off, we do go and get Champions League Onana. So, yeah, this is the team. Of course, we have a little play about of it just to see if we can do anything. Change the rating. Of course, I moved the bench around, even though people tell me that doesn't help. And apparently it didn't, because we're down to a 191. And then we pick our manager. I think we end up going with a French guy just because he gets a few links in the team. Doesn't really matter. We've got 100 chem, so... But yeah, the team. This is the team. I think it's a pretty good draft. A lot of good players in there. A lot of icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm counting it. It's going to tell me in a second. What am I doing? So yeah, as you can see, a lot of icons. And I'm looking forward. I've already... Boys, don't listen to me. I'm stupid. I've already played it. Well, the first game anyway. And, well, you'll see how it goes. It went alright. So this is what we end up going into the game with. We're searching for a game now. And we find this guy who has got an alright team. He's got 98 Pele. Moments Zanetti. I noticed I didn't get a Moments icon either. But yeah, he's got a decent team. Some good cards in there. But we start off on the attack, 2 minutes in. Robertson wins the ball back. Puts it across the box. It's fired its way to Best. Gets his shot blocked. We luckily win it back. Lovely drag back from Best. And an easy 1-0. And sometimes when you go into a game, you can tell straight away whether the guy is very good or not. And no disrespect to the guy that I was playing, but I knew I was better than him. Anyway, we start off right in his box. He gets the ball back from his keeper. 2-3 passes, and he's up my end of the pitch. Blanc can't keep up with Pele, and literally that simple, he scored. The ball was in his box 15 seconds ago. And yeah, I kind of lost my head here after this. So we go and give away a corner. Zanetti whips in the corner. We do not deal with it very well at all. Ronaldinho nicks it back. And we were 2-1 down to a guy that we should never have been 2-1 down to. So I decided after that, this isn't happening. No way. Not a chance. Not on my watch. Ronaldinho leaves his man. Misses the finesse. Thankfully, it falls back to Best, who absolutely smashes that in the top left. So it's 2-2. 22 minutes. This game was mental. I couldn't even show you all the goals because we scored so many between us. So I'm joining you back at 4-3. Laudrup rounds the keeper, makes it 5-3. But there's going to be no cut here, and you're going to see why. Because I'm telling you, this game was insane. Fans are going mental, limbs everywhere. So he's back at his kickoff, and you'll see. We win the ball back. He wins it back off us. It was such a scrappy game. I lose it again with another poor pass. Drogba into Ben Yedder. I pull my centre-back out stupidly. He finds that very lucky pass. But Ronaldinho was offside. But then, this. Just puts the pressure on me. I'm awful at FIFA, apparently. And it's 5-4. But thankfully, in the end, he just couldn't keep up with me. I was just better than him. And in the end, it did pay off, thankfully. We win the ball back here with Veron. Into Ronaldinho. Plays it back through to Veron. Of course, that's going across the box to the GOAT, to the king, CR7. And that is that for this guy. 7-4. It was a crazy game. I literally said in the last episode I need to try and cut down on the highlights. And then I go and have a 7-4 game. Of course I do. And the ref blows up right here, I believe. Yep, that is the end of the game. Just should add this formation. It's hard to defend in for me without CDMs. And I'm going to quickly show you the stats. And we are on to game number. So now we are going into game 2. And if you pay attention, which I didn't at the time, if you look at guests, bang, he had a guest. And I did not notice that at the time. Wouldn't have played him had I have known. It made the game extremely difficult. And not only that, but look at the state of that team. Prime R9, scaring me particularly. Ronaldinho at left back. They didn't actually change that either. They left him on. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I've been subbing on Ronaldinho for Kane and then putting Ronaldinho at left wing and Ronaldo at striker. I think I did. Anyway, if you look at the time, nothing happened in the first half. It was such a scrappy, difficult game. But in the second half, we win the ball back not long after kick-off. Ronaldinho into Best, into Ronaldo. This guy, man, I don't know. People this year have told me that he is not very good. And I don't know what they're doing with him unless they're putting him in goal. Because the guy's finishing is insane. Ronaldo again, 60th minute now, into Laudrup, into Veron. Plays it in the middle to Vieira. Ronaldinho, that little drag back thing, so effective. I don't even know what you call it. But Veron, they just defended that so poorly, which is weird because they've been defending so well all game. They let Veron into the near post. And quite frankly, if he missed that, I'd probably have paused it and backed out. And then into the 90th minute, I told you, compared to the first game, this was quiet. Very scrappy. They were good. They really were good players, both of them. Veron into Ronaldinho. We lose the ball. But playing with it, they knew it was over anyway. Ronaldinho into Ronaldo. Delicate little header. And that is it for these guys. So Cristiano Ronaldo again. I mean, he couldn't really miss that one. But the point is, Ronaldo scores again, like he always does. And they take kickoff, and I think the referee blows it up. Yeah, he does. So that is it for those guys. I don't know if you're gonna watch. Somehow, if you watch this, lads, you're actually very good at the game. Good game. I didn't batter those two like I do a lot of the other games. And they are the stats. 8 shots, 4 on target to their 3 and 3. Dominated the possession. We won comfortably. And into game number 3, the semi-finals we go. And my guy has got something when he readies up. Not great. He's got that Pele, Ronaldinho, Best. We can beat this. I knew it looking at the team that we could win this game, unless I just really didn't do well. Ronaldo into Best, looks for a ball through to Ronaldinho. He cuts it out, but the guy tried playing out from the back. Silly mistake. Best back into Ronaldo, and again, his finishing is the best on this game. I have not used a better finisher. I prefer Ronaldinho's card to Ronaldo's card as a whole, but in terms of just a finisher, Ronaldo is the guy. And then we're in the 20th minute. Veron through to Vieira. Plays a ball up to Ronaldo. Leaves man, and it's Van Dijk for dead. And goes far corner, in off the post. You see my man cue the pause. We know what's coming. And it's bye. My man. And going into the final game now. I had a feeling about this, that this wasn't going to go too well. Mainly because this 4-3-2-1 is so attacking. And I just had a feeling the guy I was going to play was going to end up being really good. And then I saw his team. Look at the state of that. that Eusebio and that Ronaldo, as soon as I saw him, I knew this is going to be tough.
Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous.
And so we're going into the game right at the start. I tried to go defensive just to try and do something, to try and put some bodies back, but they just don't want to be back. No one wants to support the back four. So I knew I was in trouble. Plays a ball into Ronaldo. He gets by Baresi there. I don't know how he got by, but that's prime moments Ronaldo. He's what he's going to do. Then we've got the ball back in midfield. We try and do something.
Too much on that pass.
We just give the possession away sloppily. Big ball down the wing from a man. Best in behind Robertson. All in. Eusebio, the exact other guy I was worried about, goes and scores the header. And you know, boys, I just thought there is no point in this. His team's too good. He's winning. There's nothing I can do about it. So I was out of it. It says 3-0, but that's what happens when you back out. And I think the guy is actually going to watch the video. He messaged me after the game, so GG's to you, dude. Your team was insane. I just can't get a draft that good. Haven't had one yet. And as a reward, we got a gold players pack and a premium gold players pack. So not exactly great, but I did go out in the semi-final. But to me, doing these few drafts that I've done, these draft rewards don't seem very good at all. Even if you win it, the drafts, it seems like the rewards are a bit bad. I can understand why people don't do them now. I know some people like them. Some people enjoy the drafts, and I enjoy doing it. I enjoy building it. It's the building it that I really enjoy. And you see guys like Castro and stuff, like just build a draft and then go into the first game and back out to build another draft. If I had the FIFA points to do that, I would love to sit and do that. But in terms of actually using it as a way to make money, if I were paying for these drafts with coins, I'd be making a loss, definitely. So anyway, they are the packs. They were terrible. And that is going to do it from me, boys. Like I said, this might be the very last episode of this. I don't know. Because people just aren't watching it, really. Thanks to the length of the videos, I don't need as many people to watch it to make it worth doing. But like I say, I'm aiming for at least like 300 odd to 400. So if we can hit that, then there'll be another episode of this coming. If not, then it might be the last one. But if you really want to keep seeing it, let me know, because that's really what matters. If people do want to see it, even if it's just a few of you, let me know, and I'll carry it on. Anyway, boys, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Cheers, boys.